September 2024 is generally shaping up surprisingly well for cryptocurrencies. Following Bitcoin, altcoins are also on the rise. But will this trend continue in October and the following months? Or is this just a one-time event and the crypto rally will never happen? Bear with me till the end of this video, as I will look through the largest cryptocurrencies by market capitalization using technical analysis tools and search for the signs of when a possible rally can be expected. Please share in the comments, how do you evaluate the current situation on the market and what you expect to happen in the nearest future? Let's first, of course, pay our respects to the #1 cryptocurrency in the world, Bitcoin. So, the long-awaited event has occurred. The Federal Reserve has indeed lowered the key interest rate. Bitcoin reacted positively to this, but without any hint of euphoria. It hasn't reached any historical highs yet. Overall, it's still too early to talk about the beginning of a bull market, although since September 24th, BTC has gained over 25.59%, and from the lows of August 5th, a full 33%. So, what's happened? After reaching an all-time high in March 2024, $73,769 on Bitstamp, Bitcoin entered a descending channel, which is, of course, a bearish signal. To say that a rally has begun in BTC, the upper boundary of the channel must be broken, which has not yet happened. However, the price has now broken through $65,000, a zone that became a stumbling block after the rise in August. This could encourage bulls to reach the upper boundary of the channel, which is within reach. The $65,000 level has now become support. On the positive side for bulls, the price has risen above the 50-day moving average and the RSI is increasing. But again, these signals should not be given too much weight. Looking at the moving average, this is already the 4th time since March that the price has surpassed it. However, in the previous 3 instances, a bull market did not begin. The RSI, in turn, will soon be in the overbought zone. Thus, the current forecast for Bitcoin is cautiously positive. A number of indicators already suggest growth. Nevertheless, until the upper boundary of the descending channel is broken, it is wise to be cautious about purchases. Please press thumbs up if you want BTC price to soar to the moon. Let's move to the second biggest crypto. Comparing to Bitcoin, which revolves around the descending channel, a bull market in Ethereum will begin after breaking the price pivot zone around $2,800. This level is quite strong as it has been confirmed 3 times. It first formed in May 2024 when after a 1.5-month decline, there was a rebound of over 40%. The situation repeated in early July, although the rebound was more modest, just over 26%. The third test of the level occurred in August when the price approached $2,800 from below. After that, there was a decline of more than 23%. Currently, Ethereum is rising on news about the key interest rate. The price has increased by almost 25% since September 6th. But again, the most important will be what happens around $2,800. If a breakout occurs, a bull rally can be expected. If not, the movement will continue between $2,100 and $2,800. For BNB fans, the main news at the end of September 2024 is the release from custody of former Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao. Obviously, on this news, the token could surge upwards. In the last 3 weeks, BNB has shown positive dynamics. The coin initially gained 9.99%, then 6.32%, and 3.46%. A fairly positive picture is also emerging from a technical analysis perspective. From August 2023 to June 2024, BNB rose from $203.6 to $724.7. After that, there was a correction to around $400. Thus, it constituted approximately 0.618 of the impulse wave. This clearly correlates with Elliott's theory. What does this indicate? Such a picture most often occurs in 3 cases. 1, the second wave in an impulse wave. 2, the wave B of a single zigzag. 3, the wave X in double and triple zigzags. If this is the second wave in the impulse, then waves 3, 4, and 5 should still follow. This means we will soon see BNB BNB head to the moon. We just need to break the historical maximum for confirmation. Cases 2 and 3 are not considered at all, as they only occur in a bear market. It is clear that the situation from August 2023 to June 2024 cannot be classified bearish no matter how hard one tries. Let's move to Cardano. The first stage of the Chang hard fork has taken place in Cardano. Thus, this cryptocurrency has entered the Voltaire era and the transition from centralized to decentralized governance has begun. Please write in the comments whether you would consider a centralized asset a real cryptocurrency. Cardano's founder, Charles Hoskinson, has already publicly stated that Chang will help avoid the anarchy of BTC and the dictatorship of Ethereum. The words are bold, but what about the price of the ADA token? Well, it depends on how you look at it. On one hand, since the start of the upgrade on September 2nd, 2024, ADA has risen by 19.46%. This is quite good. On the other hand, the price is more than twice below the March highs. The correction from March to August was over 90% of the growth from June 2023 to March 2024. Thus, it can be stated that the 6-month correction in Cardano from March to September is the wave 2. If the minimum of the beginning of the wave 1 at 22 cents is broken, then a reassessment of the situation will be necessary. The current situation looks quite good for investments in ADA. The price remains relatively cheap. It is quite possible that we are at the very beginning of the wave 3, which, as is known, is often the most significant. In the short term, the nearest two resistance levels are 0.402 and 0.456. If it manages to hold above them, then we can talk about the beginning of a bull market. Positive factors also include the return of the price above the 50-day moving average. And what's with Ripple? At the beginning of October, the situation around Ripple and the SEC will finally be clarified. By the 7th, the regulator must appeal the court's decision. If this does not happen, it will solidify the victory of one of the largest players in the crypto industry over one of the biggest representatives of traditional finance. This, of course, should accelerate the price growth of XRP. Currently, a symmetrical triangle has formed in Ripple. This is a technical analysis pattern that consists of candles on the chart with lower highs and higher lows. Thus, two sides of the triangle converge at the top. The interpretation of the pattern is very simple. A breakout above the upper boundary is expected to lead to growth, while a breakout below indicates a decline. The current situation favors the first scenario. Firstly, even if the SEC does file an appeal, it is by no means certain that it will be granted. This would only indicate a prolongation of the legal process. Secondly, the price has now surpassed both the 50-day and 200-day moving averages, which is a positive signal for both short-term and long-term perspectives. Thus, for the most part, cryptocurrencies look very promising for further growth from a technical analysis standpoint. It is clear that the end of September and October will be hot. We just need to keep an eye on the market to choose the most favorable entry points for specific instruments. So, it was Michael with you today. Thanks for watching this video. Press like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and relatives who are ever interested in this topic. See you soon. Bye.